Hello, welcome to Ragnar's Get Tarot. Hey, session, what was this? I don't even remember anymore. It is. So, I took myself a card before the reading. I got Nine of Cups, or somebody actually took it for me, but fair enough. Nine of Cups. Cups are communication, water, feelings like romantic feelings and feelings like what the poets write about. And nine could be related to the hermit, and then therefore like the hermit of cups, so you are alone with your good vibes sort of, or you are kind of sticking to something and maybe you're keeping certain emotions at bay, like the cups are behind, so that would be kind of the stuff. So basically, but yeah, fun enough, this is the session 9 and I got a 9 of cups. So welcome anyone. Hey, now today in this stream we have free readings. And you can see in the description, normally it would be in the live streams, €5, yes or no, and then we would go for basically in-depth reading or interpretation, €10. This could be like additional for the yes or no question if you want more detailed answer and dive deeper into yes or no meaning, and general reading €30. Explore health, work, money, and love. Or with the in-depth, you can also ask kind of like one of these, for example. We look at it a little bit more. And hey, feel free to donate something if you can, if you want to. If you don't, subscribe, like, share, comment. This is what would be the stuff. Okay? So, you might have a question, put it in the chat. Okay, let's see what we can see here. Okay. And yeah, here is a link if you want to support the channel. Support buymeacoffee.com/RagnarSkettarot, as said. Enough with that business. So put some questions coming, dude, or whoever is there. So we do it in English. Well, if you speak Finnish, I can do your Finnish maybe, but that's a rare language in this whole universe, basically, I guess. But yeah, I got the 9. So the underlying vibes are 9 of Cups. So you kind of enjoy your own company and your own feeling. Can be also like that you have generated wealth. It could be a bit selfish and all kind of stuff. So a lot of things related to the hermit of cups, hermit of feelings. So you are maybe like it is alone. Fun enough in there. So let's put it this way. What energies surround me that I should be aware of right now? Let's see what we can get from here. We see if we can ask. Yes, we can. So we would be here, and the energy surrounding would be something like this. For some reason, don't ask why. This how it should be. So it would be here. So like a kind of maybe being a little bit of apprentice in the material world. Of what kind of energies, and you're looking hopeful to the future and some idea that you have ongoing. Well, there is somebody who is bringing about some sort of change, or someone who is not worried to cross some borders or rivers or whatever, rides the same horse than the death, brings about a change. So and change to feelings and communication. So somebody will communicate something that will be like the cups of water. So energy of water is there but in the mean like there will be positive communications. That would be one energy of water. Then in here we have Three of Swords inverted. So I would say, like, again, this is the sword, so there's a change also through there. Not a major change, but some change in thinking. So basically, there's an energy of change again here. So there is already two things that I could see that there is change that is going on. Shadow energy in that sense. So basically, this is a major deal. These are smaller things, but what are surrounding is like this kind of energy that is your dark side, is the beast within you, and so to speak. So the energy from that, energy of control and energy like subdue and to use the shadow in you. So shadow energy. And then we have Nine of, fair enough, and yet another Nine of Wands. So Hermit of Fire could be considered in this case, basically. So again, the energy of fire that burns alone. So there is a fire. There is an energy of fire that's surrounding you, yeah, as well. Like I think that's for me. I get this impression it's like a flame, a long flame in the darkness. So there is some sort of a, even if the situation would seem bleak at some point, you have a flame in the darkness also that you can find that will guide you. So water, air, fire, and shadow energies in that sense. So sort of like these are all you should be aware of, because what you should be aware of is like mostly the shadow energy. Mostly this is something that what is around you, and it means that you have to conquer the beast actually inside you to get in and deal with this shadow energy. And then, like I said, this would be like flame in the dark sort of kind of thing for me for this reason. So also that could be related, that you can use that to illuminate and find. It's like a beacon. So like some fire energy and passion, and that's like, so there is certain thing that you project outside which is in yourself, like a fire that you project that acts as your beacon in the darkness. So if things get bad, you have a beacon that you follow. So that kind of energies of change, energies of shadow energy. Well, that was interesting. Maybe it got a bit confusing, I don't know. But yeah, free readings. Go ahead, ask your question. Yes or no, maybe something else even. I'm gonna be here for a little while at least. And I have managed to get myself a bit of a flu. So that is another thing then. What is going on with this? So go right ahead. If you want. Why is this not working very good? Okay, this is kind of funny. What's going on with this guy? Okay, that's just strange. That is just strange. Okay, so maybe better leave it alone. But yeah, free readings. Go ahead, ask your questions. You get an answer. Ask what you want. I answer what I want. So basically, well, what is in the cards for you? Well, let's go this one again. This is interesting. I have when I do the shaky thing to get if I have the right vibe from the deck and from the cards, I have gotten this recently a lot. Knight of Swords. That's, I don't know, should I be worried? Let me know. What do you think? Okay, hopla. Let's take this out. What hidden talents I can tap into to overcome current challenges? So what current strengths I can tap into? No, what am I saying? Sorry. What hidden strengths I can tap into to overcome current challenges? If this resonates with you, if you feel a sting in your back of your head, your skull, if you feel tinkling, whatever, then this is for you. How can I? What hidden talents tap into overcome? Let's see. We take one first, and we see here. So we have 8 of Swords, basically. So I think the hidden talent that you have is that you actually can, like, I could relate, like I said, I relate sometimes this, depending on the situation, I could relate this to the strength of Swords. So the strength of mind, so willpower, for example. So I would say willpower would be one of the strengths you can tap into in your current challenges. You have it. It's not like when I have said at some point in some other things that the mind really strong, but the flesh is weak. I don't know about the flesh, but you have willpower. This is what I think to overcome current challenges. You just press on, and if you decide, and you can, you will overcome. You will set yourself free. You will pass the challenges. I even get the impression that you are, maybe these are the challenges, you can even go through it if you just decide to, and you have the willpower which is needed. You cannot just go, even if your hands are tied and you're blindfolded. With sheer willpower, you can, and you will. So hidden talents, I would say, like strength, talent, however, would be willpower. Maybe it's more than you actually realize. You have managed to conquer something with yourself. Maybe you can also keep yourself like focused, and that would be another thing. And keep the distractions away. So willpower, concentrating, and shutting out things that you don't want to or need to. So these are your hidden talents. I'm not sure actually now, are they very hidden anymore? Okay. So let's see more then. Oh, yeah, I guess it's the flu season, so I have my share now and earlier as well. So that keeps going around. What is the underlying theme of my ongoing life chapter? Oh, let's see. What is the underlying? This we don't want. Underlying theme. The theme here is red. Yes. What is the underlying theme of my ongoing life chapter? Hello and welcome to RagnarsGate Tarot. Ask your question and you shall be answered. So, current theme, I will start with this. Queen of Cups. So, the current theme is that you are in like a crossroads, or like there are a couple of paths. Like you can see, the water runs in two ways in this one. There is a couple of paths, and the underlying theme is like there's 2 paths you can go by, but in the long run, there is still time to change the road you're on, or something like this. So you have put yourself. The underlying theme is that you are like this queen which can be related, for example, to the Empress. So there's like you've been watered the communication flows, but you're in middle of two things. I don't know if you're middle of like two persons somehow, for example, even because this is feelings and this is the Queen. So you are receiving maybe communication from two people. There's feelings are flowing left and right. Somehow you seem to be a little bit brooding anyway, like over this. But basically, there is two currents of feeling, and well, it's the water, and you are in the middle. So this is the underlining of your ongoing life chapter, that you are kind of divided, but and you are kind of brooding about it, even though both paths, in a sense, maybe you cannot really decide which way you flow, because both ways seem to flow okay. And maybe you are in a point that you, even though you're maybe brooding a little bit or like this, and you are looking into your maybe own feelings and that as well, and try to make a decision, but you also maybe partly enjoy this situation and you don't want to, it's like you have one foot on a platform and one foot on the train. There was a movie even about this, that when if you don't decide, then what, it stays forever there, sort of, or something. And maybe it's not easy. Maybe it's not easy to decide. Let's see, do we get some other stuff? Well, the nines just keep coming. So basically, yeah, I would say that you are kind of sort of content in a physical way, in a way that maybe you don't really, you are not, you don't really need sort of anything in that sense. So there is, with these currents that are coming your way, I feel that this would be still either that this other one would bring something of the material with it, but no, I would say that this is referring again to you, meaning that basically you are content and you are set up. There is nothing major. You are like pretty much set up, but maybe the point is that you are on your enjoying your own fruits of your labor, and everything is, you don't really need anything material. That's why you may be in the feeling business anyway. And some cycle could be coming to an end, and maybe this is what you don't want. Maybe you have two lovers or two people person and you don't want to choose. Maybe you are well, this can be also meant for the luck. So maybe you worry in some manner also that will your life, depending which one, even if both seem good to pass, maybe you worry that will you move up or go down in the world or in the wheel of fortune. So basically, that would be, or then just that if you decide, then it's an end of the cycle and maybe you want to hold on to it at least for a little bit more longer. So that would give more. And the recommendation is still there, is sort of to be, well, this could be the lovers of pentacles. Lovers of pentacles. Boy. So I would say that, yeah, when it's 6 and it would be lovers, then maybe even if you don't need, if the both paths are like equal, you cannot decide, then you can take the material aspect to it and make a decision based on like maybe like concrete things. Let's say that you have to make a decision based on concrete things in the path you are, or it would be like a recommendation, advice, that if you cannot and you keep staring this, then make a decision based on the material and concrete things, and that will help you forward. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's see. Let me see. Alright. Yeah, some sniffing there. Not quite blowing the nose yet, but anyway. So, what steps can I take to enhance my spiritual growth? Let's see. Few, and let's not overdo this. Let's see what we can see. Okay. What steps I can take? Welcome. Ask your question, you will be answered. Welcome to Ragnar Tarot. So, what steps can I take to enhance my spiritual growth? Let's see what this would give. Funny enough, we just shuffled the cards and there would be the same Queen of Cups, which could be related to the Empress, for example. And this last time with the other question, I was relating it. I got much about the water that you in the path, like in a crossroads and stuff, would be the person. But to what steps you can take to enhance your spiritual growth? I would say, like in this, I would literally say that to go by the water for some reason and bring your emotions with you. Feel that you are in a fruitful surroundings and let all the things that come and flow, let them flow to you and then decide what they will tell you. But I would say, like, look into your what is the steps is to look to go. I get this impression to go to something where is something which is fruitful. By water, always the water is alive, water is life. To the forest or whatever, but more like I would go like by the sea or by water, and that's kind of funny enough, kind of like practical advice. But to enhance is to find yourself a spot where you feel vibrant, where it feels alive. And I would say that also look into your feelings when you get to the right spot and when you feel right. What is the right place? So somehow from this place and how the energy of water and love flows in there. And then I would say that it also would mean that when you go there, that you should try to look into your own emotions and find sort of like a self-love, which will then lead to growth in your spirituality. Like yeah. Self-love. Look into your emotions. Find a place. Take a step to find a place that you feel the flow. That you feel that actually you feel connection to your surroundings and that is fruitful. And I would think it should be by the water, and then you will get there. So I don't know if this would have been the steps somebody would be waiting for answer, but I think that is now what I can get from this. Alrighty then. And by the way, yeah, I am on TikTok, so follow me there. I will be putting like maybe parts, some readings there, some other explanations of the cards, or something else fun or exciting, mystical. Who knows what? Okay. see what we have here more. What lessons should I take from past relationships and or experiences? So actually, what lessons should I take from past experiences? What important lessons lie in the past? So if this resonates with you, then and you are thinking similar ideas, then this is for you. Let's see. See if we can see. Yes. I don't know. This is like the game 2 times. I even shuffle the cards a little bit, not so too much. This came. Then when you play the wiggle and check what is the white, then it comes again. I don't know, certain cards just keep coming. I maybe have a little bit look into that in the end. So, what lessons should I take from the past experiences? What important lessons? Here it is. King of Swords. It's a card of air. The king sits in a throne. It seems to be in a really elevated place. Air and the swords being the spades of normal cards, which I keep reminding, I guess because of the ace of spades, one some favorite at times. Okay, apologetic. Hi. Just a sec. So, we go to this later, and now we go for apologetic. Hello, welcome back, apologetic. The question is my mom doing something to make sure I do not find her easily? Because some things do not seem to match with the candidate lady. Aha. Let's see. This for apologetic. My question. Am I doing something to make sure I don't find easily? Let's see what we get if we have the right one. Okay, so here we go. So that would be King of Pentacles inverted. So. This is actually like, yeah, background to the question as well. So, but I would say that this would be then related temperance of the practical, and like material plane. So I don't know if this is exactly doing, because temperance is more like putting things in right vessels. You can mix anything, and it like it can be many things. So I wouldn't say that this to make sure. I don't think they would be making efforts not to find them easily. Okay, so with this I don't think like there is any. I don't think there is concrete. Let's put it this way. I don't think that there is a concrete, like a practical effort to make it more difficult to find her. Okay. So I would say no. Okay. So yeah, if you want to have your question answered, put it to the chat, and we get to it. Try to rename some sort of order of things. Hi, Les. You may go ahead. Thank you. But yeah, Les, go ahead, ask the question. Let's see what we can get to. And welcome to Rattaskate Tarot. If you want, follow me on TikTok as well if you're there. There's gonna be some short videos there and other stuff that people might find interesting. interesting then. Is Stanley going to take action towards me in the... Okay, let's see what we can get. Okay, this to right. So here is you, here is Stanley, here is... let's see, what is there? You, in a sort of like, you have to... Well, is the Wheel of Fortune for you. Inverted. And again, we have I just been doing these cards, and again, I have the Queen of Cups, and in between would be Nine of Cups inverted, so it's like 19 then, in that sense, depending how you, of course, look at it, which would be the Sun. So I think, I don't know if you have reached the point, Lace, this is for you, like I said. I think you are in a spot basically that maybe you are making, like, you want to make it clear. Are you gonna, like, you want to know exactly what's going on? But that's not really much about that. So basically, this would be the Death of Cups. So I would see, like, I wouldn't say that it's like a death of, I would say that there's going to be a change, and when this is also inverted, I would put it towards the sun, the skies, the star that gives us life. So I would say yes, they would, because this is the Sun of Cups, so it's the sun of feelings, it's sun of communications. I would like, yeah, in a positive manner, yes, I would think so. So I would say yes, Stanley is gonna make a move towards you in love, most definitely. There is the Cups, and I don't know, maybe this is, like I said, for you, that it's about time would be that you wanna already know this. Maybe this has been ongoing for some time, maybe you are really like, I don't know. But anyway, I would have to say yes with these cards. Good for you. I don't dwell too much with the astrology. I have my own ways in this. But yeah, Stanley, yes. I would say most definite yes, Steven. Lace. You are most welcome. So apologetic, did you have something else? If there's someone else, go ahead, right ahead, go and ask a question. We're just getting started here, just getting warm up. And I will stop shuffling the cards frantically because it's kind of silly. Somebody wanted a cleansing of their past lives at some point, and there's been interesting stuff going on. So if nothing else, you can comment on what you get. And funny enough, also, I ask of you, if it's not too much, when you get a reading, come and tell me what happened with your actions. When I have said that, did it come to pass the way it was discussed here? Of course, nothing is set in stone when you talk about the cards. But anyway, I would be very happy to then know that, for example, if Stanley made a move, I would be very confident that he will. And I would be also very confident with the fact that what I told apologetic, that the mother is not making like practical concrete efforts to make it more difficult to find. Thank you, Lace. You are very welcome to come back with an update. Oh, yeah. Does anyone else have the flu? I have a little bit, not too bad. I can manage, but it's just a little bit the nose and a little bit tired and stuff like this. But it seems to give like a calm vibe to this. And like I said, I had 9 of Cups for this whole business of everything here, which is kind of interesting because because that is the case. And didn't we just have there apology? Another question: how does Coco Chanel feel about me? Was she trying to guide me, misguide me? Was she someone who doesn't care? Coco Chantel, not Coco Chanel. Okay, fair enough. Was she trying to guide me, misguide me? Was she someone who doesn't care? So what was Coco Chanel's intentions in that sense? Let's see what she was trying to do. Was she trying to guide you, misguide you? Or is she someone who doesn't care? Guide you? Yes, I think she wanted you to make the right decision. I think that is the stuff. Misguide? No. I think she would be more consistently not. I don't see that this is because this Knight of Pentacles, or you can relate it to the Chariot, is like practical things. So no, I don't think so that she was trying to misguide you. But at the moment, was she someone who doesn't care? Well, we have the Six of Swords, which would be again also the lovers of swords, which is the mind. So we have the lovers, the Knight of Pentacles, Six of Swords, and this was. Thank you, Liz. So this is what we're going for. So Coco Chantel, no. She was trying to guide you, I think. She wanted to take the right decision, take the right direction. I think she was being honest. Motivational vibes, welcome, hi. Welcome to Ragnar Skate Down. I don't think she was she some, but I think she chose to, like you can see here, I would see this also like a decision, but she chose to still go. Like go away or go further. She decided to put herself. I don't think it means that she wouldn't care, but for some reason she decided to put herself somewhere else or further away. This is what I think. Maybe this was needed because of her own, what she was thinking. Hi, Makaya. Yes, you can ask. Go right ahead. Now for motivational vibes. We go this. What are Smith's next feelings? What are Mick's feelings and intentions with me in love this spring? Dang you. That's like really Finnish. So what are Smith's next feelings and intentions towards me? So this motivational vibes, this for you. What are Smith's next feelings and intentions with me in love this spring? Let's see. Feelings and intention in love for this is you. This is Smith. Oh, is this doing something on its own? And this is what is there going on, and see what this is you. So eight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords for Smith, and 5 of Wands. Well, that's all sorts of interesting business there, right? I don't know. I get this impression that you are somehow struggling. That you are like maybe having some with the material things. You have some kind of small, like a wrestle with yourself. I don't know how that is, but that's not very important. But what are next feelings and intentions towards me in this love? I think well, that's like I think it's something intellectual or something like this. This is the card of it's Ace of Swords, 6 of Wands, and this was 8 of Pentacles. So you were there. This is the Smith, and the intentions are sort of like intellectually intriguing. So moves towards you. Moment. Double check again. Next feelings. I think it's like I would think that this person is trying to make something that will make your brain tickle in a good manner. And that would be that you would be somehow, I don't know, to kind of make you fall in love or be like having a crush with his mind. So that it would be more like mind, not games, but like in an intellectual way. This is what I get. And maybe there is also towards you would be like that it would be some, so I would get that it would be some kind of bit of a challenge. So he's gonna somehow present you a challenge with the love during the springs. So the feelings will be like this. I don't know, can I make any more clear? I'm not sure if I'm being very clear about that. Good. Muy bien. So yeah, let's see just one more card for this is still motivational vibes. Nine of Swords. The nine just keeps coming up also today a lot. So this is like sort of like a guidance, advice kind of thing here. It's the nine. It would be the Hermit of Swords, Hermit of Air. So I'm not sure what to say about this exactly. I would say also that even if it seems bit like challenging or something at times, or seems to be that there is some kind of like that you will feel even a little bit alone with some of your thoughts, but I wouldn't somehow worry. I think that would pass during the spring. So I think there's going to be interesting things coming up. Okay. Yeah, some sort of a challenge. Yes, I would say that. And this is more like a fiery kind of thing also. So let me know what happened, if it's something you can share online in love, in that sense. Or maybe it's also could be like there is a little bit like some sort of a like a that they once, well, like a not like a mock fight, but maybe some kind of like little bit pretends to be, like dramatic about, or like kind of arguing something, which is the like the goal is to do something and get something else going on in totally than to have a fight. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Motivational Vibes. Feel free to subscribe, share, like, and hey, Makaya, I think you were next. So let's see what we can see. My question, according to my, let's see, what was this? My question, according to my highest guides, am I disconnected to sub spiritually? I would hope it is. Are you disconnected from her spirituality? Spiritually, if I understand. Welcome, thank you, Motivational for Vibes. From France, thank you, France and Makaya. So are you disconnected spiritually from this, right? If this is what I understand correctly, right? According to my highest guides, am I disconnected to sub her spiritually? I hope it is. Well, let's see what we can say. Can we ask? Yes, we can. Let's see what we have here. Yes, okay. The answer would be here. Well, it's the Ace of Wands. So in that sense, I think this is when you say that this is something you hope you are. I think yes. Or if it's not right now it's you are about to be. So basically, yeah, I think yes, it's like the raw energy of the suit in that sense, and sort of the magician. So I would say, yeah, you can be if you want to, friends and Makaya. So I think it's yeah. Well, surprisingly, it's about you. So you have the tools to make this happen. If it haven't, this is like you can see here. You have the wand hold by this hand, come from the cloud, from the future. So this could be that if it's not happened quite yet, this disconnection, I think you have the right tool to make it happen. You have like a magic wand sort of thing going on here. So I think you have the fire energy of it to make it happen. Yes. I think the potential is there. The potential is definitely there. And like I would relate it to the magician, you have all the elements and all the limitation is in your head somehow. So you should get it out. And basically, you can it can happen, but you kind of need to let it happen. I think because it's the magician would be. Well, for me, what I see that there is this. It's like you kind of can manifest this that the spiritual you are disconnected spiritually from this person. But when you manifest, you need to let it happen more than try to force it. Would it be a good thing to do that? Well, you kind of answered that yourself, that this is what you think, but let's see what the cards would say. So, do you think that it would be, hello, Kanora, welcome back. I am okay. How are you? I'm making for Makaya this, and then we can get to you. Ask your question, please. Would it be a good thing for me to do that? Disconnect spiritually from this. Let's answer. Check. Same. Funny. There's really strange things happening. According to guides. According to guides. Okay. According to guides. Then we see what the guides would. Well, we can say. Why not? We can say what the guides would put like guide through the cards. Well, fun enough that this is. I would say this is like when you look in, you will be well. Like hey, you had the ace. Now you would have. Would it be good? And now you have the two of wands. So it's like an evolution from the ace to the two. So it's the yin and yang. So I would say yes, that would bring you balance. So I think it would be a good thing, Pakaya, in that sense. And also maybe it's in a while, and when you look back, maybe there's things that you don't understand now. It's like I could relate it to the high priestess also. So I would say that if this is from the guides, there is like some reasons why this is the case also that you don't know. The answers are still behind sort of the veil. So you will understand why later. Okay? And maybe there is in the whole situation there is still secrets that you have not learned. To finish on business. Yeah. Well, I think that could be also like that. You, like I said, it could be the ace in the little bit in the future. You have all the elements to do this. Yes, so I think this is what your highest guides, like you said, is saying through the cards. Yes, you would know that it was the right, but I would say they would tell whatever you want to call it and however the information is that this would be understood in the future, and maybe you can get over this person spiritually in the near future. Not in a long time, but pretty soon. But that means that you let it happen. It's not something you can force. You just need to let it manifest this stuff. Okay? Well, maybe that is exactly then the stuff that you need to do. Get your head out of it. Or actually, I think it's not that you try to force anything. Just let every thoughts and feelings and everything come, and then will happen things. Okay. Prayer hello. So I hope that keeps you. It seems like a karmic past situation. Fair enough. Past incarnation. Well, maybe this is why you are here. Is that you have to let, you try not to force anything. Just let everything come, and then maybe you'll be, after this, you will have all the tools to make this happen. But you cannot force it. You cannot just say, I'm gonna do this and this is gonna happen. No, you need to let it manifest. You need to manifest, and that means that you need to let it happen. Somehow you are maybe standing, the limitations are in your head with the magician and all that. So you can make this happen, but sort of like passively. So let's see who was next. There was a lot of comments. So Kanura is next, and then someone else. Let's see. May I ask what's the current feelings of art towards you? So now with this, we take here. Yes, this is you. This is art. This is what is his feelings. You are kind of in a funny enough. It was a similar question for someone else. We have the same cards running, even if they are of course shuffled. So in some kind of judgment situations, I don't know if you are like looking for a final answer to this and want this thing like solved. And then we have Queen. So I think there is a change in feelings, not like a huge major change. And then I don't know where this keeps coming. There is the 9 of again, and this is the 9 of cups, and it's inverted. So it's basically the sun. So I think there is like a change towards the more sunny side of feelings in this towards you. So the current feelings have been changed somewhat, and I would say that they seem to be at the moment more sunny. Okay. So that was for Kanura. Just a moment while I navigate here. Okay. Hello, Prayer again. Se ha perdido la señal GPS. Then there is like phones talking to us. Apologetic has another question. Thanks a lot. Wish you good continuation. Hey, Bakaya, thanks. Share, like, subscribe, come back. Hit the bell so you know when I'm on and come ask questions. Let's have something going on, talking together and figure things out. And let me know if you can Makaya manifest this whole business. And remember, don't force it. So apologetic is the next. I have another question. Would I be? Well, let's see. Funny that there is like I have to look into this. This is like repetition of certain cards. It's beyond ridiculous in a sense that they just keep coming up. I shuffle the cards, I cut the deck and take, and then it comes like several times the same. I don't know. There is some meaning to it for sure. Some synchronicities are going on here with the 9s and 9 of cups, and same was with the other cards that I've been taking. So maybe I'm learning something here. That's good. So apologetic, this is for you. Let's put this there so we know who is in. I have another question. Would I be able to describe how my Virgo buyer mom looks? If yes, then I would like to know how she will look. Would I be able to describe how my Virgo biological mother looks? Let's see. Again, 9. 9 of Pentacles. Would I be able to describe how my mom looks? And it's, well, I would say it would be the Son of Pentacles. So practically, I think yes. And if yes, I would like to know how she will look. Well, that's interesting. Let's see what we can get through here. And this is definitely something I kind of, if you find out, hopefully you do, and get the answers you want, apologetic. I would like to be inclined, if possible, to let know how near this, how she looks like. If this is, if I understand correctly, apologetic. Let's see. Thank you, motivational vibes. Okay. Sorry, Kanora. Now that I got into this, Kanora will be next then to see the. Okay, I'm sorry. There's many things on the plate at the moment, but yeah, now we are with apologetic still. So how would she look like? How will she look like? Oh, we don't want that. Let's see if we can get anything. I'm not sure if I can get anything with somebody's appearances, but okay, we try. We'll take 3 cards for some reason because that's what it feels right for this. A 9 of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. And the Lovers. Well, I have to say that I am surprised of this. I think she would be somehow, you would see her somehow like shining, like a sort of like a radiate. You would see that she would look radiant for some reason to you. Someone who would be kind of, I don't know, these are not how she will look like, and this is not really like features, but you would see her radiant. I think you would see her like down to earth at this point. And I'm not sure if I can get any like features really from this. Well, what you see yourself, here you have 9 of Pentacles inverted. Here you have the Knight of Pentacles, and then the Lovers. So radiant in some manner, down to earth at the same time, how she will look like. I would think that she will look like still like someone like not very posh. I think she would be more like down to earth and like maybe like she would be this kind of earthly, practical person, and maybe she would look. I don't know. I would say that maybe she is not the thinnest of persons for some reason. I would say that maybe she will have at the time what I can get you from. I think at the time that she would somehow have done something to make her hair like more light in color. But definitely you could see her like somehow. I think it would be so silly, man, it felt like the hair will reflect the sunlight, and it has something to do with the radiance. I cannot say anything much better than that at the moment, I think. Like maybe she's like you can see this one with the horse, that she's not maybe like a really thin person. Maybe she has some weight on her, like maybe a bit overweight, not like too much, but maybe how she's structured is more like this also. That's what I can say to apologetic at this point. Hopefully that gives some idea. Well, that gives what I could. So we have, and of course, if you want to jump the queue, you can always donate through buymeacoffee.com/RagnarScapeTarot and then send me a message and put there. So then you can skip the queue. You have time to wait, then wait. And thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing with your friends. I have a little bit of a flu going on. How are others? Do you have this? It's not too bad. Some good, a little bit tired. It makes me more calm for this maybe. So Prayera, now we go for you. I think you were the next one. I think so. There was Canora, Makaya, Prayera. Apologetic asked this question. So sorry if I have no intentions to jump anyone or anything. I'm just trying to deal with this. And here we go. We have Prayera. May I ask if my partner will contact me in this February? Can you do a time? What's his next action in 2 weeks? Well, that's kind of more than one question now. And after this, I guess it's Sakio. May I ask my partner contact me this February? Well, this is for that. May I ask if my partner contact this February? No, they will not contact you this February. This is what I somehow think. I think no. This February, no. Of course, the February is not gonna stay with us for that much longer. So February, no contact, I think. And that would basically also then come to pass that, well, February is like a week, so there would be 1 week. So timeline. So February, no. So what's his next action in 2 weeks? So next week in February, nothing. After this, well, I would say that then there would be some action taken with the. I think this person is gonna kind of. I nowadays tend to go a lot the same with this. Well, you have here like at the same time the chariot, then you have the Knight of Cups inverted, so which makes it sort of like the Star of Cups, I would say, and then you have the Page of Pentacles. So there is some that this person actions will be that the person will draw some lines with you. They will make some kind of like clear that there's certain limits you cannot go on, but they are not supposed that they will defend their territory or their opinions and stuff, and there's certain limits you cannot cross. This is actions that we will do, and I think there is still some kind of what is the next action? 2 weeks. The next 1 week there is not going to be anything. That's what I think. But there is some moderation in their like position, and I think there is like it looks hopeful that there will be there would be justified actions in the matter, and I mean that also then making the lines or drawing the lines would be something that they have sort of that he would have the right to do or she would have the right to do. Okay, hopefully that best gives you some idea, Prayera. So Saga is next. Yeah. So Saga, do Marcus want me in his life? So does Marcus want you in his life? Well. Sad girl, you're next. Do Marcus want me in his life? Fair enough, we see what we can get from here. This is not the right vibe. Now, yes, this is more my vibe. Here we go. Sad girl, do Marcus want me in his life? This would be upside down. The Five of Wands inverted. I would say that this would go more like to the devil. So I think yes. But there is something that this person, if this is a sort of like a romantic relation, he might be looking after some pleasures of flesh, if I may put it this way. And also, if nothing else, this person might want you in your life, but I think you have to be really careful that you don't get hooked on this person, and you won't get tied down, and you won't get kind of like manipulated or controlled, or even like somehow, depending what you want, but somehow used. So I think yes, but depending what do you want from this person, I think you need to be careful with this person. Depending, like I said, could be that this basically is looking after would be going after certain things. Okay. Okay. Michelle, yes, Saka Michelle. I think yeah. So that could be also now that I think he has someone. Yeah, that could be that what he's looking for. Want you in his life for basically sex. This is what could be one, or he wants to, like keep the cake and eat the cake. So I would be careful with this person, whatever he wants, and I think he wants a certain thing. Okay. So that was for Sago. Let's try to keep up with this. So we go. Motivational vibes. Do you see me and Smith moving together in due time? No, Rasto. So this is motivational vibes more. Do you see me and Smith moving together in due time? We'll see what we can get. Okay. So motivational vibes, this is for you. Well, surprisingly there in the screen, you can see what question is being answered. So this is you. This is Smith. This is about the movement. You. Empress, Emperor, up inverted. Ace of Wands. And then what is between is Eight of Wands inverted. So basically, well. In due time, I would say yes. I think he is kind of hoping for this, looking for this, but not right now. But due time, I think would say yes. But this somehow, because you are the emperor here, but inverted. So that would be pointing towards the temperance. So you kind of have to modify yours. How do you see the situation? What do you want? You might have to kind of compromise something to this. There's the moon between in this. So I think after certain months have passed, so cycle has kind of been complete. This is what I kind of get from this. I think there's also, let's say, for some reason, I see that there's this on your part would be some kind of like a compromising. There's also, I would see two things, because you have two towers in the moon. So there's, I would say, two things that you have to figure out before that. So, but if that happens, and you don't get stuck to this, and you can give him something, and I think he's sort of looking forward to this. But I would say yes. Enough mumbling. Yeah. Motivational vibes, yes. So what was? So Kanura. More sunny. I said, if it was about the feelings of this person, I would say more sunny. And then let's see. So Kanura, did R move to a new city? I think that was kind of I think that I answered before, but let's see what the cards. And is he settled there? To OT. What is OT, by the way? Yes, I don't know. So let's see. We can ask. So did R move to a new city? I think that was considered yes. This person has done this. There is like certain, and I think he's settled because you have 10 of Pentacles. So he has settled there. He has put his stuff there. He has a place there. And this person, I think, is planning to stay there as well. Okay. And will he message me in coming week? Sorry, that would have been before, but this is Kanura also. So that was this. Why is this so funny? Yes, he did. And he is definitely set up there. And will he message you in the coming week? I think this would be something we're expecting, so hopefully we get, but this is still Kanura about the messaging, and the answer is there. And the answer is 5 of Wands in a normal position. So in that sense is that I would say, I think this person would ask you for some advice for some reason. So I think that could be a yes. But this could be a little bit also like tricky. Maybe it's like, sorry. I think that could, but the contact could create some kind of like not really like an argument, but some kind of like a conflict of interest or something like this. Maybe it's they would ask some advice and it's not quite what you wanted to know, or like this. Okay, Kanura. So I think it's very likely that he would ask for some advice and would be contacting you, but the contact might not be. And he was settled. Yes, so next would be, if I'm not totally confused, next will be Prayera. So here we go. Did my partner see my recent post? If yes, how did he feel about me? Well, let's see. We're gonna put for Prayera now. Did my partner see my recent post? See if we can ask. No, we don't want that right here. That's not the right one for this. We know when we see it. Yes, so we put here is the answer. Did my partner see my recent post? That would be 6 of Pentacles inverted. So that would be, I think, yes. So it would be the Pentacle, the Tower of Pentacles. So how did he feel about me? If yes, how did I think this person was like something that what you posted, Roger, I think was like this became it was some kind of material related matter, and somehow it's like you had a piled up a pile of coins and it fell down because of something. For some reason, this might not be related to you. This person has like, this is like a change in their how they see you in some practical aspect. Not like a major, but that would be like a material related change, how they see you, how he sees you, Prayera. Oops, there's a lot of things going on here. I try to keep up with this. So yeah, how he felt is like there was a change, and I would say like also that will make them choose something. So maybe it was a little bit like more in the sign of like a disappointment, but not like a huge major one. Okay. And then Brian, can you see me when he will message me? Time frame. So when? You said within next week, and I said like yeah, he would. Let's see if we can get anything more than that. I'm not usually very keen to put like very accurate things in a sense because I'm not a fortune teller. Okay, the answer is here. I think it will be. This is the Knight of Swords, and it's coming fast from there. So I would think that the message would come more in the beginning of the week than if I remember correctly, this is more like sooner than later. The time frame would be like if it was first like in the next week, I would be then beginning of next week rather than later on the next week. So this was the time frame. Okay. You're welcome, Priera. Sakel is here. Mine and Michelle. Be considerate. Don't ask too many questions at once. Keep in time. Latoya, hello, like and subscribe. May I ask a question, please? Latoya, go ahead, ask a question. Let's see if I can keep. There is already bit movement here, so I try to keep my, as they would put it, shit together. And like if there is somebody gets left, like I jump someone, it's not intentional. I'm just trying to hang in here with my flu a little bit. So to pardon post, but message me. Thank you, Zach. My name Michelle. Michelle, yes. And then, yeah, thank you, motivation work. Too many is too many, but I try to manage. At worst, then I cannot answer. A lot of your time for subscribing. You can ask. Go ahead, Zach, girl. I think here's someone. Yeah, I understand. Fair enough. Sai, you can get a reading. Yeah, Zach, girl. That is kind of sad, but this is the human nature, I guess, in some people, depending. And then you might want to exactly think that you need to be careful, Psycho Michelle. So, Buttercup, welcome back. Hello, Ragnar. May I know what's current finish of R? Air asked to me. His next section only in a month. No contact. So next we go this. And Latoya, you can ask the question now. I'll go because there's Buttercup who asked the question. I will go next to her again. Apologies if I skip someone. I try to hang in here for a while still and answer everything I possibly can. And thank you for subscribing, liking. Don't forget the buymeacoffee.com/RagnarSkateTarot because I'm trying to get pretty serious with this stuff. So this kind of financial support will do as well, if you're up to it. But yeah, hello Ragnar. May I know what's current finish of Aras for me? Let's see. But this is the for Buttercup, and let's see if this is the right. Yes, it is. This is you. This is RS, and this is his current feelings. So 14, you are in some kind of temperance of cups situation. So 4 of cups inverted. Temperance, well. So you both, he's in more seriously in temperance. You have the cups there. You are also in temperance. So his feelings towards you is sort of like, the Ace of Pentacles inverted. So that would be the one. So I think you are somehow kind of like at the same page, I would think. That there is some kind of, even some kind of moderation in this now. For some reason, there is like there is something that is in balance now. And I think the feelings is that there is I would say this would be related to the magician. So I think there's some magic in the air. So I think there is feelings allowing and they could be like somehow manifested even practically in a way, like that something could just appear from this person, like out of rabbit out of a hat. And that would be this next action also in that sense, that there's no contact. So maybe he would just, I think for some reason I see that there is some connection, there is some balance that, and it's more from his side even, because he has the major arcane of the temperance. You have the temperance of cups there, of feelings. So somehow I think maybe the point is that they could be like that. Maybe there could be like, you know, that this person would just somehow magically, even almost magically appear, and you will, and he will kind of manifest himself somewhere, something that you're not really expecting. This is what I think. So I think that's the stuff that would be the case, that the feelings are there, and I think it's like the person has got to have some kind of enlightenment of their own feelings. So I think this person would manifest and would just magically appear, maybe even giving some kind of a gift kind of thing. Okay, and Buttercup, I want to know, if you don't mind, how these things go down. So come tell me. So yeah, again, I will say, Latoya, you can ask. And then, should I just post? Yeah, go ahead, Latoya, post your question. I will get to it. Thank you, Motivational Vibes, for helping out. Okay, so another question, if I may ask, what religion does my brother biological practice? What will she practice? What will she practice when I meet her? Uh-huh. Well, I've never had quite these questions before. So apologetic. This is for you. Let's see if I can find, maybe I don't know if I can give you like exact answer again, but maybe I can give you some ideas and then you know yourself what I mean, what it would be. What religion does my brother Dion mom practice? And now we have cell phones talking on their own, which is also kind of strange. What religion does my biological mom practice? Let's see. We get Ace of Wands inverted. So that would be kind of like the magician of fire. So, I'm not sure if I can get you too much of like what that would mean, but let's take one thing. I will make one silly thing here. Something which has some kind of ritual with fire. I think that's the stuff. Maybe, and this is interesting, like, I guess, could be many major things. So, you think, let's see here. So, well, I would put this, I cannot even like, so apologetic. Here you go. This, I couldn't, as a Finnish person, properly understand, but it's Zoroastrianism. Fire central symbol is representing purity, truth, and the presence of Ahura Mazda, the supreme deity. So I think that's my opinion. And she will be, well, I would say also that she would be like be praying in front of a fire. This is what I think. I feel kind of strongly about this, but I need to know, deep apologetic girl, who you are, if that is the case. But I think that is the stuff. So let's see, put this. So this is the religion, what you asked. All right. So Muy bien. It's nice to see people commenting and talking to each other. I wanted to ask, does my baby father, Tai, want to be back in communication with me again? So now, this is for Latoya. So, Latoya, this is for you. Why it's not showing there in the screen? Now it should be. Yes. Does my baby father, Tai, want to be back in communication with me again? Let's see. You're welcome. We'll see what we get from the cards. Not this one is not the right one for what we are looking for an answer. This is more. So this is the answer we get. Latoya. This would be the judgment card, but inverted, which would turn it somehow pretty much to the wheel of fortune. So I would say that yes, and for me, I get the impression that he could be yes, but I would think it would be next month. This is what I see. And I would consider that for this there would be some reason, because the wheel of fortune could be also like luck, that there's some lucky coincidence which kind of provocates this in some way, that or it helps in this or makes it more easier to be back in contact. So I think yes, Latoya. Okay. Then we go. Kanura is there. Thank you, guys. Yes, there you have Latoya answer. Thank you, motivational vibes. It's helping me out. Good. Buttercup, could I see when he would contact me? Any hints of his actions when he reaches out? Let me ask. For this is for Buttercup. Okay. You see when he would contact me. Let's see. I'm not sure what we get, but we get something maybe. So the answer is here. When he feels good and ready. When he feels, well, we have the Emperor here, so in his terms, whenever he kind of feels good and ready for it. So I think it would be even this kind of invitation, sort of like that. Yeah, he will contact, but he expects you to come to him in some manner, in that sense, like physically or non-physically. And the action would be like that is more like you go to the Emperor, and the Emperor will not come to you. If that makes some sense, Buttercup. Okay. And remember, the cards are the cards. You're welcome, Latoya. You're welcome, Apologetic. Hopefully this was interesting thing about it. Apologetic, interesting questions. I hope you all the best in your quest to find your biological mom, if I understood correctly. When would that be? When it would be ready? Well, I would say now that is the 4 and another card I have been looking into today before another reading. I would say April. I think yeah, he could contact you, but it's in his own terms, and then when he's ready, and I would say April. So I think I would say he could, but it's somehow totally in his own terms. He is. I would say that then he would be pretty sure what he exactly wants and how it should be done, and this would be really like this, like it's this, and this, and you want this and that. No, I think Buttercup. Like I said, I have the Emperor, so I would say that it will be April. But what I get is April. I can't be wrong. Things can change, but at the moment it looks like it's April. Who knows? Maybe you take action somebody else or the universe, and it's gonna be something different. So March, no. Buttercup. Why is this like this? April. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about the technical glitches. Happens sometimes. Last question. What is his action will be in April? Can you check? Buttercup, Buttercup, Buttercup. Okay. Well, that was pretty much in the also in the Emperor. So the actions would be that this person will kind of expect the action would be that the person expect you to that maybe she will message you but expects you he being in his feeling of being the emperor that the person will consider that the action will be that you need one physically or you need to go to him. Let's see if I can get not that one. If I can get anything else. Okay, Buttercup. What we see here? No, this one is not okay. Let's see if we now get. Now we have. So the answer is here. Well, in April, which is coming, is the Ace of Cups. So it's a blessed state. So what I say, his actions, I still think that it will be in certain way that he expects you to go to him. But what he would offer, I would say, if it's the potential of love, peace, and harmony. So like I think I don't know if somebody offers you this, what do you think? So I think it's an offer of love, but it's a love of an emperor. So it's not something that they will make. Most likely will not submit much to anything. Okay, Buttercup. But can you see me listened by him? Yeah, I think so. Even with the cup, this cup being here, I think yes. Okay. Well, I like I said, he the emperor did, meaning that it's on his terms. I think it's also like could be that it's completely has to be. Well, there is for this there is like still over a month. What I see in the cards, by what how the situation stands at the moment. But everything depends. I would say that I don't think I can take you one more card for this, but I think the April is already in the. Let's see if I can get anything out of this. Okay. No, we don't. No. Sorry, that was not the right for this. I was being hasty. Let's see. This is what it says, and I use this pretty much to put that out, the intuition. Let's see. Well, I think it's more towards like it was the same before. I think it will be more in the beginning, maybe not the very first days, but more towards the beginning than the end of April. That's the best I can do. This is what I get with my intuition using the cards. So yeah, hey, so there's a promotional video for TikTok for the session of today that I would like you to share. I would like to share with you. So if you're in TikTok, maybe you would like to follow me there. I'm gonna be posting stuff all over the internet, at least on YouTube and TikTok, and there might be some funny stuff, cool stuff, sad stuff, all sorts of stuff. So please consider following me in TikTok. That will help me too. And thank you. And at the moment, for some reason, I have tech problem with TikTok. I cannot follow anyone. I would like to follow everyone, but I cannot at the moment. I asked help even from the support.
Live tarot readings. Join the live on YouTube right now and ask of that what concerns you. You just have to click on the mention of this video. We'll see you at Ragnar's Gate Tarot.
Right? So there you have it. All right. Yeah, good luck with everything, Buttercup, as well. Thank you. And remember, guys, to hit the bell so you know when I'm on. I'm doing some lectures, interpretation sessions in Finnish, some of in English, and well, it's nice people are coming here. I appreciate you spending your time here because time is all we have. If you choose to spend it here, I am already, of course, impressed about that. Thank you. Yeah, sure. I'm also, by the way, considering at some point that I will make subscribers only session at some point. I of course appreciate for the subscribing of this and all that. So it's an energy exchange. So this for that or something like this. Can you give me a guidance message from angel? An actual angel or okay? For depends what one has belief in. Can be a guidance message from angel. Is this like an angel, or somebody is an angel that is somewhere that in another realm, or what do you think? For love life. Guidance message. Can I give you a guidance message? Because what I would be saying, I would say like, okay, if you want it, you can call it from an angel. I would call angels God's angels. Well, for me, that would be more the source or the universe, but who am I to say? I will convey your wishes through the cards. Doesn't matter what do I think myself. I will be just a conduit in that sense then. For love life, a message from angels, God's angels. Why not? Who am I to say that it will not come true here? So it comes. So we'll take guidance message. It comes here. it's Three of Swords. As you can see here, important would be in this also. What do you think yourself in this? Inverted Three of Swords, there's 3 swords piercing a heart. This way I would say that the heart, the mind betrays the heart. This way I would relate it to the death. So what I get an impression of is like, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid for breaking your heart. Don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid of change of mind and change of how do you feel sort of in this. This would be the mind. I would also say like, don't be afraid of a broken heart. Don't be afraid of change. And but now I had something to say. Transformation, yes, why not? So no, damn fool. So yeah, don't be afraid of transformation is pretty good. Exactly, this is what will come after death. What will come after death in this is the death of Swords. What will come after here is, well, that is kind of interesting. What come after death is birth, sort of. This could be related. What comes after these changes could be a blessed state in that sense. The Empress is here, so that could mean, new life, pregnancy, a very fruitful situation in abundance. So if you can resist to the fear and stuff, and you can let the transformation sort of happen, I think it leads to this. In this case, after death, in this, because I consider this is the death of Swords. Then if we go to what comes after death in general, I will have to say that I don't know. I cannot tell. But in this session, this is the death of Swords. What comes is abundance in love. As could be even considered, if this is what you're looking for, a love which is a mother love as well. When will the Empress phase come for me? Well, I don't know. That I wouldn't take this and start making months out of this. I think it's just like this will come after you pass this. So when you are not going to be afraid of a broken heart, not afraid for the transformation, not afraid for change, then comes this. But I won't go as far as say when it happens. That depends on you. I cannot tell you this. But I think the important thing in this is like, since it's a transformation, it's like, stop trying. Let it happen. This is something that I said before to another situation also. So if this is what you want to manifest, you need to let it happen. You don't try doing it in a way, even if it's this, be aware of it, but don't try to do it. This depends on you. And I don't think I can or any angel can tell you this. Because if we talk about God and what he has said, not that I'm too versed with the Christian tradition or any other that much, but I think God gave you free will. So you need your will to be free, and you need to basically, now I will stop shuffling the cards. It's just a habit that I need to get rid of. Yeah, when you let it happen, you can manifest it, but it's not about trying. It's not about forcing. It's not try to too much think about it. You just need to sort of let go and let it happen. Okay. Hopefully that is good for you. And like everything else, I'm happy to know what happens and see how it played out. Okay. Let's keep someone. Does someone feel skipped in some manner? What is happening here with this? I have my mouse here, it's a bit funny. Yeah, I had Nine of Cups was the card for me today before this reading and session. And this is the 9th session for some reason. You're welcome, Buttercup. Stay tuned for more for Ragnar's Gate Tarot and all that. So basically, let's see if I can manage this. And also, anyone who wants to book a reading, a private, live, chat, email, etc., contact me at ragnarsgatetarot@gmail.com. So if this is not convenient time for you, then we can agree upon a time. But I put prices there if you wish to support the channel. Was yes or no question 5, more in-depth question 10, general reading 30. They are valid during the live session, and of course, if somebody wishes to pay me, which will make me very happy, Ragnar, in that sense, you get, of course, priority over those who get free readings, which I think is fair and square. Okay, and you can, of course, donate any amount you want if you feel like it. That will help, because I am in a path. I've been doing this for 10 years, and now I'm in a path that this is no longer just games for me. So I will try to make my best to make this more like a serious, very serious business. Having fun, but serious, like a magician, concentration without effort. But this takes time and effort. It doesn't come magically on its own. But anyway, enough with that. So let's see. Yes, that was in the Buy Me Coffee. I appreciate a lot. I will even give you away from this. But I don't know if you see me. Thank you. That's a glimpse of my head. This is what you can. Thank you a lot. I really appreciate it. This really is helpful. So I am very happy about this. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Oi. So we're gonna post this here also. Thank you for your gift, Buttercup. Thank you. No, it's all good. Things come sometimes from small streams, and if you will be like the ocean and the sea in a low, humble place, then everything comes to you. That is some kind of like, I don't remember where I got it, but I've been trying to check into certain philosophy things, and I was studying online a course of philosophy in University of Edinburgh, to name for something. I didn't finish it, but it was interesting things in there as well. I also appreciate this greatly, Buttercup. Thank you. So, guys, if you have some questions, keep them coming. And follow the example of Buttercup. She gave me a gift. I feel fantastic about it. It's really nice to receive it. From the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate it. So, but yeah, I think tomorrow, I'm not sure if I'm coming back, but if not tomorrow, then the day after, probably will be on Saturday. Who knows what happens? I have other business to attend to tomorrow, and I also have the flu to attend to a little bit. So let's see where that takes me as well, basically. So, yes, go ahead. You can. Buttercup. Are you kidding me? Of course you can. How I could say to you no now? Of course you can ask a question. But yeah, I have to say that soon I will have to kind of get some rest and get my nose empty. So, yes, you can ask, and now we apologetic came from the side and is asking a question about a burger by a mom. Is she Russian or Ukrainian? Well. How about that? I have to say that I have, which is, I don't know if it's how smart it is to give out your genetical information, but I have to say that I have blood from the Balkans myself. Somewhere from around Belarus, also from the Nordics, 1% Eskimo. So I was silly enough to send my DNA information to an American company. Let's see how that works out. Well, I got funny answers. I am like not completely Finnish. I am at least like 1/4 or something Viking. At least. This is why I took the name Ragnar. Also, on a grave of my grandfather in a Christmas Eve. In the night, in the darkness, where the candles were firing, keeping sentimental light. My mother was present. She asked me, "Oh, I would have wanted to name you with the name of my father, which would have been Thor or Ragnar." And I told her, "Mother, you have told me this 10 times in the last 10 Christmas Eve we have spent on the grave of your father, my grandfather. I shall change my name to Ragnar." I have several first names, and one of them is Ragnar. And I'll stop with the story. So we go Russian and Ukrainian. So we could take fast forward straight, but then Buttercup, you will be after this. And again, thank you, Buttercup. So we're gonna no. Why is this funny? No. Here we go. So apologies by Virgo, by my Russian or Ukrainian. We take first this, and whatever is the next is Buttercup. Okay. So Russian. That would be the world, and this would be sort of the star. So I would say, like, for me, it looks more like Russian. Okay, apologetic. So now, what is my partner currently feeling for me? So this is for Buttercup. All right. What is my partner currently feeling for me? Let's see. Moment. Okay, let's do it like this. What is my partner currently feeling for me? For Buttercup. Few shuffles and then we go. Okay. This is you. This is your partner. This is like kind of the feeling. So you have some fly behind your ear. You have the Page of Swords. And this one has the Knight of Swords. Right? It's like kind of, but it's inverted. And the feelings are like the Temperance. So did you have a fight with your current partners? You have some disagreement? I think, well, for me, it seems like you feel a little bit upset, or you find even vengeance of something. Not like maybe too serious, but these are air cards, and then you have the Emperor, which is upside down, which I would take it, that would go to the Temperance. So this one is the Star, so I think your partner is currently feeling hopeful to resolve something with you, that they would be kind of willing to, okay, misunderstanding. Well, like I said, some kind of dispute, but not super serious. But this, I think you are still upset. I think they are like hoping you can kind of like reach some kind of compromise, or that you will have like, well, anyway, misunderstanding, fair enough. But I think the person is feeling a bit anxious even about it, in a sense that is hopeful and try to look for signs to to come together and to like have some kind of like a reconciliation about this matter. And funny enough, I think the biggest thing here is the reconciliation in this. But like the dispute wasn't so bad, this misunderstanding, like you say, but the reconciliation is the more important thing in this. Okay. So I think that he's looking for signs. I think he feels that like he is willing to be sort of like upfront about it. So I think they are looking for this, or he's looking for this. Okay. No, Johan nyt. Well, I think that because you both have like the swords, like court cards. I think, and that's even inverted. In March. Well, let's see. Um, Well, I think what we were checking was like it was more like April, but more in the beginning of April, which is what I got already for you before. So I don't know if we can get anything more here. Or not this one. Funny, that was the card you had in the reading. So we check here. No, this one also. If I get third time some kind of vibe that is not okay, then I have to tell you that I cannot tell you more than I have already said about this. No. Okay, so let's see if we see what we get from here. The sun. No, it's the sun. So maybe something will enlighten the situation that then it's the 19. So, well, the sun would kind of indicate that that would be the case. Yes. And as you can see, the sun, it's like kind of positive looking vibes in here. And then the kid rides the horse of death, sort of change. So, yeah, I wouldn't say for sure, but it looks, at least for me, that like I said, that this would further indicate that there would be some kind of reconciliation in this. Hi, I'm back. Yeah. Is that action related to communication? Will he communicate with me in 2 weeks of March? No, like I said, now I'm starting to get confused what I said before, but basically I think it was the April, wasn't it not? That was considered this. So now 2. Okay, sorry again, a little bit technical glitches. I don't think it's what I get here. A vibe is this, so I think the next 2 weeks, no. Then it will be the end of March more. Okay. Well, that's a bit of a yeah. Makai, hi, I'm back. So more towards the end of March. Yeah. It's like more towards the end rather than in the beginning, in that sense. You are most welcome, and thanks again for your gift, Buttercup. I really super appreciate it. So feel free to be like Buttercup. She sent me a gift. Okay, Makaya. I have a spiritual question. What can you say about the all reptilian beings in spiritual realms? Yeah, well, have you a spiritual group? Well, in some sense, I have a spiritual group. I don't really, how to put it. I have my own sort of like a circle of life kind of thing, maybe, or something. I don't know, for myself. I do not belong to any group. I feel like I have direct link if I want to with the divine or the source or however your universe. So I don't belong to any religious groups or spiritual group. In that sense, I'm more like in some kind of esoteric state and trying to find my place and my things. But what do I think of all reptilian beings in spiritual realms? I have to say that I don't know what to say to that. But I have, yeah, you're welcome, Buttercup. I have so many I would like to discover and get spiritual testimony about some spiritual beings. Yeah, okay, cool. I don't know what to say to this. I have with the reptilian. I have heard that there is like reptilians who live under Earth in Earth planet here, but I haven't looked into this, and I don't know what to say to this. Spiritual testimony about some spiritual beings. Discover. Yeah, well, cards are something that you can discover with also. So I don't know what could I say to this in that sense. Let's see. What can you tell me about the reptilian beings in spiritual realms? Well, let's try to say something. I will take the cards because I don't know what else to say. So it's intuition what tells you. Let's say what I can pull out from the cards. This is what I do. This is what I've been doing for a decade. So maybe we can get, and we can get, of course, something from here. Let's see if we can get the answer. So, reptilian beings, about reptilian beings in the spiritual realm. Well, we have here Four of Pentacles, which would be the Temperance of Pentacles, which would be like a material thing in that sense. So I'm a little bit difficult for me to say. Let's see. Can I say anything much? Two of wands and the world upside down. I think what I can say, what I can get from this is like these beings are not holding to something concrete. These beings in the spiritual realms are something which are on a constant change or trying to find new ways, and they are somehow, I get the impression that these beings would be passive. They would be more like about observing what is going on and then adjusting to that in the spiritual level. So this is what I can get. I don't know what else to say, but this is what I would say to this. What can I say? You say about reptilian. This is best what I can say at the moment. Let's see. I want to know if God wants, let's say this, about some. So Buttercup, I wanted to know if God wants me to be in my current relationship or a new person will come into my life. Well, that is something. Like I said, I think I would answer to Buttercup with this: is that at least in Christian tradition, the God wants to give you a free will for you to decide. So I will take here something that would be, you need to look for signs. So we have to somehow signs in the air. So you have the Knight of Swords inverted, which would be somehow related to the kind of like the Chariot, and that would be upside down related more or less to the stars. I would pay attention to the signs. You will kind of smell it in the air. This is what I think. You have to look for it, and this is something that you have to. When you see the signs, you can get to decide. Then you can think if it's. I think, well, personally, I would think that God would like you to decide because you have a free will to do what you want. So I think you sort of like the star card. The person is there naked and pouring waters to earth, and like this, there are stars in the sky that reflect probably from the surface of the water. So it's like communication as well in there, somehow what I see. You need to reflect on it, but I think you need to decide for yourself. Okay, Buttercup. Okay. But did you get the spiritual experience that some humans are not humans? I don't know. We have a brain that is partly, like there's some part of the brain that is like reptilian. Who knows? Somebody lives through that more. It's more like cold-blooded or something like this. I don't know. Makaya. But only thing while looking at the cards, that's my intuition telling me that in spiritual plane, then I don't know if the humans are actually something, but I would say like if humans are living, and there's been some kind of saying that we are in some kind of reptilian age and living going like back because we have part of this in our brains. So maybe this affects the spiritual in the spiritual planes. That some people in there at least would be reptilian. I don't know. I am no expert in this kind of matter. This is just my intuition talking to me. And yeah, I would say that this would probably, because if somebody's observing all them moving on and making all the time new in that sense, I don't know how well that would fit with the reptilian in general, but this, I would say, Makaya, yes, for this, that there would be negative manipulation. What's the energy of my love life in the entire Mars? I'm looking for signs. I see dreams too. Will I get a dream about it tonight from God? What is the energy? Let's see. For Buttercup this, and let's Makaya, then I will look into it. But now, like I said, I need to soon start getting some rest so I can manage myself. So love life finish for March from Buttercup. Let's see, we're gonna put his. No. So this is for Buttercup. What the energy of my love life entire March? Let's see if we can ask Wiggle. We can ask, no, we don't want that. And that's, I don't know how that keeps coming. It's the Knight of Swords. It keeps coming and coming there. No, this is also not the right vibe. Now maybe. Now is more. So the vibe energies of your love life, Buttercup, for the entire March. Magician. would be. So I think that requires some practicality in your love life. I think to say that you have all the tools for the love life to be whatever you want it to be. So I think the limitations are in your head in that sense. And in somehow in your life, the limitation could be in some like in a practical. It would be like some practical material related thing. Work could be influencing this health, like this kind of concrete things. But I think you have the power to make it the way you want. And if there's any challenges with that, the energies in your love life is in the material plane. So what conclusions you can make from that? Will you have dream about it tonight? Let's see what we see what that. So Buttercup. From God. Well, I will interpret what I get from here. Let's see. Okay. Maybe this is okay. No, it's not the right one. Sorry. We need to do this. Alrighty. Okay. So here, for Buttercup, will I get a dream about it tonight? Well, the Temperance inverted, which would be, if it would be like this, I would say most definitely yes, and I would say it would be like an enlightening. But I think I would have to say that this will go more towards the Emperor. So I would have to say, sadly, I don't think so. Not tonight. Not tonight. This is what I would have to say. So then we got Makaya was talking something about the spiritual stuff. Yeah, that one answered. Because if they have to look for a way, it's like they're stuck somewhere. Yeah, maybe that's the case. You're most welcome, Buttercup. Please join here again. Hit the bell so you know when I'm on if you didn't already. So now we take apologetic for change. What is the time frame in which I will meet my we forgot Temperance. Will meet my mom at the current pace. So you know how things are going now. What is the time frame? Let's see what we can get from a time frame for you meeting your mom. Let's see. Is this the right? Yes. But with this page, I think it can come kind of sudden even. Okay, it's not a major arcane, but somehow it's the Knight of Swords, which would be the Chariot, which would be the Chariot of Air, Chariot of Swords. At the moment, how I see it, it could come kind of abruptly, like this, that it would just come out of the bushes and suddenly see there. So that could be also. Well, I just see that I don't know what pace, but I think it could come like suddenly and like surprisingly, and maybe like it would be a little bit like this knight who rides into the battle. It doesn't care what happens to someone in this, and it's just gonna go for the goal and the fight, and whoever gets hurt doesn't matter to him. It just wants to. It has the horse of death, of change, in that sense, and the sword is there up. So if I have to say something, I would say November. Oh, moment. Am I being confused? No, December. At this pace, December. But it will feel still like kind of surprising on that. Who made me an astral projection at night a few days ago? Myself, a positive goddess, or someone with malicious intentions? Well, that's kind of you. Good night, Buttercup. Sleep tight. Pleasant dreams. And thanks again for your generosity. Okay. Mm. So, apologetic about the astral projection. Well, yourself, a positive goddess, or someone with malicious intentions. Let's see. Yourself, a positive goddess, or someone with malicious intentions. Let's see all of the cards. This looks like, well, this is the page of, of wands. Positive goddess is the Four of Cups. Someone malicious is the Four of Swords. So I would say, like, because in the end that this would be inverted. This is your own doing. This is what I see. Like, I would say, for some reason, I said that you protected this somehow with fire. Not sure. This was made to estimate some. This was to, like, well, anyway, I think it was you. This is what I say. I don't think it was all the other. So I have a last question, Makaya. How is my chakras analysis right now? Well, if my question would not get answered, it's okay. Maybe I would prefer to take a rest. Well, no worries. I think that will be my last answer for tonight for Makaya. And then I think I need to get some rest myself as well. Rest is good, no rest is not good. So, Makaya, how is my chakras energies right now? Let's see what we can get from it. Is this the right? No, that's not the right what we're looking for. You are most welcome, apologetic. Remember to subscribe, like, and all that. Okay, but yeah, this is for Makaya. How is your chakra energies right now? I think vitality is high. I think they are, maybe there is like some kind of, I think, well, you have the King of Wands representing the energies of your chakras. So I think it's like you are, I would say that you are, the energy it flows good. That it's, maybe there is like so much that it might make you a little bit like jumping, even that maybe how it flows makes you a little bit anxious to like move. You're ready to jump, but not in a negative way. So I don't see any, like with the chakra energy, I would say that you have abundant energy. Let's put it this way, okay? So I don't think you have, at least there is energy, like burning in a good manner. So passionate energy. So I would say you don't need to worry about the amount of it, at least, and it's, I think it's kind of kind of good. Good night, Apologetic. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for spending your time here. Makaya. Yeah, you okay? Hey, I think it starts to be time for some final words in this whole business of everything. First of all, I would like to thank everyone for joining me. Time is all we have, and you decided to spend it here with me in my channel at Ragnar's Skate Tarot. I am on TikTok. You can follow me there. Basically, I will show you a video still.
Live tarot readings. Join the live on YouTube right now and ask of that what concerns you. You just have to click on the mention of this video. We'll see you at Ragnar's Skate Tarot.
So yeah, and yeah, it will be fine. I put this on TikTok. Follow me there if you're there. I will appreciate it. It will help me also. I cannot follow at the moment anyone, so don't be upset if I don't follow you. I've been trying to contact the support, and maybe I will be able to follow others soon. Basically. So, but hey, anyway, thanks everyone for joining me. Makaya, Apologetic, Sad Girl, Motivational Vibes. You were helpful also. Thanks for like kind of moderating the stuff. Priera. And it's nice to see people return. Latoya, thanks for subscribing. Saya, I don't know if you managed to ask a question, but come next time and you will sure get one. What else? Who else we have here? Kanura, again. Priera, yes, we mentioned. And Buttercup. Buttercup. My favorite hacker for this session. Buttercup, be more like Buttercup. Buttercup sent me a gift. This is which is good. I like this. Gift is good, no gift is not good. But yeah. What else we have? Who else we had here enjoying? And I could see already some kind of communal things happening. People kind of giving advice to others and stuff and talking to each other. This is fantastic. I love to see that. It makes me feel warm and fuzzy all over in that sense. I think that starts to be what we have. We talk about reptilian spiritual stuff. We talk about what people want to do and who is going to message who and all that. So there is a lot of things that has been in this. So I think that was pretty much the participants we had. You're welcome, Makaya. Thank you for coming. So again, I want to thank you again. Thank you. Couple of things. You want to book a reading? RagnarSkateTarot@gmail.com. Live chat, email, whatever. I've been doing face-to-face, but if you're in, I don't know, Namibia, it might be a little bit difficult. And as certain individuals have chosen, you can support the channel like certain individuals did. Is buymeacoffee.com/RagnarSkateTarot. And subscribe, like, share with your friends, invite them here. It's fantastic. It's fun and games and all that. But yeah, basically, I'm gonna sign off. I'm gonna empty my nose and then get to some warm, things around me and maybe sleep even soon. But hey, probably not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow, which would be Saturday. I'm sure I will see you then. Hope to have you here. Again, thank you and see you in the future, and keep this in mind till the next time, which is the justice upside down. If you have any challenges, my time is here almost 3 a.m. in Finland, and I'm in Helsinki in the north. When the winter is not coming, but it's already here. But hey, any challenges till next reading is probably on Saturday. Justice upside down. Look at it, and then you can get answers and help from that. Okay, so it's nearly the same. Cool. Get some sleep, Makaya. Get some rest. And don't let the reptilians bother you too much. Yeah, well, I'm used to this kind of stuff. But okay, I'm used to, I'm not really going to sleep ever, like really early. But now, time is going. So, move it. Have to get some rest. Take it easy. Hope to see you all again. Bye bye. Moi moi.